Car chat with Coach Luke. We're back. All right, today's topic, guys, anxiety. Now, a lot of people suffer anxiety. Personally, I've suffered anxiety, okay, throughout my childhood, growing up, certain factors within life, but I suffered anxiety, okay. Now, the more that I've researched into anxiety, okay, I'm not a doctor, I'm a personal trainer, okay, so you can take what you want to take from this, okay, but remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a naturopath. They're going to be your best people to see within regards to this topic, okay, but this is just personally from what I have researched. So anxiety, from what I've researched, starts within the gut, okay. Now, I think it's something like 80% of our immune system starts in our gut. Now, that's huge, all right. So with anxiety, basically having a healthier gut microbiome is going to basically reduce anxiety, okay. And to be honest, it could be a placebo effect, but from what, changing my diet around, implementing certain things within my nutrition to try and fix my gut, I've definitely noticed a bit of a difference as far as anxiety, okay. A lot less anxiety I have now, which is obviously a good thing, okay, because it can really impact your life in a negative way. It's not cool. So the things that I've found that have helped, and through research as well, with trying to reduce your anxiety through nutrition, is reducing wheat gluten, okay. I'm not a fan of wheat gluten at all, okay, so breads, things like that, rubbish, okay. Not a big fan of it. The way the wheat is made and processed with our breads is just, rubbish, garbage, okay. So I'd be initially reducing or trying to basically eliminate wheat gluten. Dairy is a funny one. Research has shown that casein can have an impact on that. Your A1 casein is predominantly your worst one. So if you need dairy, try and stick to A2 forms of dairy, but if you can, just sort of reduce dairy for your 6 weeks or so, and then if you want to slowly implement it back in, do so. I like dairy, so I've tried to sort of eliminate milks. Growing up, I used to pump a lot of milk, and so now looking back, that probably led to a lot of my anxiety, but now I try and stick to just a real full fat Greek yogurt. Farmers Union, I find, is a great brand for that, and if I have a little bit of milk every now and then with coffee, I will have a little bit of milk. I can't really control that much depending if it's A2, A1, but you'll find most cafes are sort of using A2, so, but yeah, anyway, try and stick with that A2, or just, if you can, reduce it for dairy totally for a good 6 weeks, and then slowly implement it back in, okay. And then the other big one I found research wise was caffeine, okay. Now, caffeine is a stimulant, okay. So anxiety usually means it's some form of stress, okay. So adding caffeine is, like I said, another stimulant, is only going to up your stress levels a lot more. So I would be reducing your caffeine. Now, growing up, never really was a big coffee drinker, but without sort of knowing, I was probably having a lot of caffeine through pre-workout. So that's another thing that's really probably led me down the path of having anxiety. So now I don't really have much pre-workout. I do like coffee, and I will probably limit my coffee intake to, let's say, some days, on my big days, 150 milligrams max. I don't really try to go over that anymore, because the issues I've had to deal with through higher stress levels and anxiety. So no more than that I try and have, because then if I do sort of go over that, I will definitely notice my anxiety is going to bump up a lot more. So reduce caffeine, guys. They're probably going to be your 3 main things: wheat gluten, dairy, eliminate, and then your caffeine, okay. So that's the 3 things that I would be trying to reduce. Eliminate as you can for a certain period. Like I said, around 6 weeks is a good mark, and then you'll start to know, you'll start to feel, okay. You'll start to see if your anxiety is reduced a lot more. If it has, then you can slowly just tweak it and play around and implement what you want to implement, okay. Like I said, I don't really eat a lot of bread anymore. Even now and then, might have a piece. If I do, it's sourdough. I try not to eat the shit, that you'll find in your regular supermarket. Good sourdough. So that's anxiety, guys. Okay, remember, I'm just a personal trainer. This is from my own experiences, my own research. So take what you want to take from it. But I hope that helps a little bit. Car Chat with Coach Luke.